How's it, aloha gang, and welcome back to HiNow Daily. We're back live over here at Kakoʻo Maui, joined right now by Skye Razon-Olds from the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement and Kaipo Kekona from the Long-Term Recovery Group. And we do know, Skye, I want to start with you. In addition to the Kakoʻo Maui, the resource center that's located here, there's also a distribution center as well. Tell us about that.
Our distribution center is open to anybody who is indirectly or directly impacted by the Maui Wildfires. We have short-term recovery supplies from food, housing items, clothing. Actually, all next week, other than 4th of July, from 9 to 4, you guys can come down and shop for any of those clothing items that we have. Additionally, we have furniture and we have building materials for anybody who's going to start rebuilding.
Skye, as well, who qualifies for the distribution center if people are curious or they're not sure whether or not they do?
Yeah, so anybody who is impacted by the fires, if you lost your job, you had hours cut, you're open to grab any of our short-term supplies. For anybody who did lose their primary place of residence, you are eligible to grab any of our furniture and any of our building materials.
And are we still looking for, obviously we're still looking for more donations, and if people want to sign up, and how do people go about that whole entire process?
Yeah, so we're definitely still looking for donations. We're looking for more longer recovery term donations, i.e. more furniture. We're looking for appliances as well as those building materials, from lumber to different drywall aspects. Air conditioning is going to be a big aspect for our community, and all of that can go through Maui Relief at HawaiianCouncil.org, and it actually will be partnering with the Long-Term Recovery Group to make sure that we're grabbing the right supplies so that we can assist them in their rebuild.
Skye, thank you so much, and I want to transition over to you, Kaipo. Tell us, for people who aren't familiar with the Long-Term Recovery Group, who you folks are, why this group was established, and the current work you folks are doing right now.
Yes, so the Long-Term Recovery Group is commonly a federal standard that's established across the nation when disasters hit different states and counties. And so we are a collective of our community across Maui County that's been actively engaged with this recovery process. And so we make up a board of, I think we have 13 currently. It's kind of changed over some time, and we're onboarding new members. So we currently serve the community in the efforts of the long-term recovery and rebuild systems. We're looking at, some of our committees have been built up now with an application process for the construction committee, as well as our roundtable unmet needs. And so those guys can receive information through your DCMPs and other resources that have been cleared in that vetted system, and we can better see how we can serve those needs and pull in some support and resources to help with that.
Absolutely. Now, Kaipo, we do know two communities, right? Currently, total are kind of being worked on right now. So where are we at in the process and everything moving forward?
Yes, so we got those two committees going. I think there's a total of 6 committees that we have. We have health and well-being, donations, volunteer. There's a bunch of different systems that have spread out, and we're working with different organizations to help us bring in some of those resources needed. We currently have looked at where we're going to set up as an office to build out a space where we can permanently be and start to hold even more of those donations as we work collectively along other organizations like CNHA. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at now and what we've been going on.
And there's going to be more resources available online, right? We're right now in the process of making social media pages. So for people who do want to get more information in due time, people will be available to utilize those resources online.
Yes, absolutely. We are doing a soft launch of our website and developing logos and those types of things, our PR, all those kinds of stuff we're starting to organize and get prepared to bring that into our community. So that's going to take place on next week, Tuesday. We're starting that soft launch.
Okay, mahalo nui. Skye, I want to transition back over to you. Now, why is the work, obviously, so many different, we've seen today, so many different community organizations coming together, but especially with CNHA and their involvement with LTRG and the Long-Term Recovery Group?
Yeah, so the LTRG is a really exciting thing that honestly should be happening anytime the state of Hawaii has a disaster. The way that we are looking at the LTRG is this is going to be the foundation block for the next disaster. It's allowing the community to lead first. It's allowing grassroots organizations to take a large table and make sure that they have a voice. It gives the federal government a chance to make sure that they're set up, the state a chance, and then it gives them an out. And that's what we want to do. We want to let Lahaina lead, we want to let Hawaii lead, and this is essentially going to be a blueprint for the next disaster. This is a way for our community to be prepared and more to the way that we handle these disasters.
Now, there's so many different moving parts in this entire sequence. We're here at Kakoʻo Maui. We have the distribution center, the long-term recovery group, so many resources coming together. But what would you recommend people do if they want to get more information about all the services that are provided?
Yeah, so helpingmaui.org, which is a CNHA website, but we partner with all of our grassroots nonprofits. Those are all listed on there as resources. Additionally, if they were to come over to the Kakoʻo Maui Resource Center, what we can do is we can pair them with the right organization to help them and wherever they're at in our disaster. You guys met with Kapili. He's our front desk guy. He's going to be the first person you see. He's going to understand where you're at in your recovery, and he's going to guide you to the right nonprofits to make sure you're getting the correct information so that your disaster recovery can be done well.
Got it. Mahalo nui, Skye, and mahalo nui, Brother Kaipo. Now, again, for more information as well, we'll have this entire segment up at our website, HiNowDaily.com. We're going to head to brief. We have more coming up from Maui coming up.